to the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for tonight's Northwest Suburban Conference matchup.
Going to try and score, and she is in safe. Coming around and shot a goal! Big knock. Deep. Touchdown, Coon Rapids. Hello everyone and welcome to the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for CTN's live coverage of girls high school basketball. It's a border battle between the Coon Rapids Cardinals and the Blaine Bengals. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro sideline for tonight's game, and always a great game when these two get together. Both teams 3-1 record, starting with 3 wins, and both coming off their first loss of the year.
Yeah, certainly it's a matchup for sure, no doubt. Both teams obviously want to come in with a win. The Cardinals are going to have a little work cut out for them here tonight. Blaine's got a little different style than a year ago. They're going to run the floor a little bit more than they have in the past. Cardinals missing a couple of key contributors tonight. So it's going to really come down to perseverance for the Cards.
Yeah, sophomore Mackenzie Costigan, perhaps done for the season, certainly out for tonight. Also out tonight in the middle for the Cardinals is Amari Royal. That's going to mean an opportunity for someone to step up.
Yep.
They are hoping that is senior captain Zakiya Hopkins.
Yeah, Zakiya is going to really kind of take up that middle a little bit. You know, she obviously they'd like to have her score some points here tonight, but I think the most important is to clear out that middle, really play strong defense, use her body again to really do what she needs to do and secure that middle of the defense.
And on the flip side, a Blaine team that started by putting up a century mark against Spring Lake Park, or Cambridge Isani rather, in their season opener. They had rolled off 3 straight wins, and as we talked about, coming off a tough one to Chanhassen, but they've got a number of leaders. They're going to play 10 to 12 deep, and it starts with number 1.
Marley Jensen averages a little over 15 points, almost 16 points a game. Very unselfish player. She's usually a starter. She said to the coach, give somebody else a chance to start tonight. She is their point guard. She's a really good passer. She can light up the lamp. So obviously she'll get in there quickly, but watch for her tonight.
Yeah, they said they watch for us to change players every 2 minutes throughout the entire contest. And we saw that from Coach Chris Bierman in the opener against Washburn. They went 10 to 12 deep. So 2 teams that want to run the ball are going to use a lot of different players, and both trying to get back on the winning track. The Bengals and the Cardinals tip off next on CTN.
We have thousands of videos online to help you stay connected to Coon Rapids on any device, at home, or on the go. And it's because of your faithful viewership that we can celebrate 10,000 subscribers to the CTN YouTube page. Thank you for your support as we continue to keep you connected. And we look forward to 10,000 more.
Back at the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse, ready to tip it off between the Bengals and the Cardinals. A tall task for the Cardinals indeed, as they have typically struggled in this matchup. The Blaine Bengals have had the better of them. Rochelle Cooper has had a nice start to her season. Shania Horton to tip it off against Barry. Horton able to win it. And the Cardinals will have the first possession.
As we talked about, this is going to be a test, Joe, for this Cardinal team, especially missing a couple of their key players. But I think it's just they want to spread the ball out. They do not want to get caught down low.
An extra step for Rochelle Cooper. And a turnover for the Cardinals early. Caden Alstrup into the front court, got it to Ritchie. Cardinals pressure on defense, forced the turnover. Bounce pass deflected. Horton able to dig it free, but then her pass taken away by Alstrup. And she'll get it back into the front court. Taken right back by Hopkins. On the run the other way, Carter. She'll back off left wing. Reset and drive right side. High off the glass, nowhere near. Horton can't hold on. It's off her fingertips out of bounds, and the Bengals have the ball.
Yeah, a little sloppy start really on both sides as we take a look at head coach Chris Bierman, and he knows that it's going to be a challenge, an adventure this evening against a team like Blaine, who likes to push the ball and maybe has a little bit more height overall.
Good defense inside again. Hopkins comes away with the loose ball, running the right side. Jakaya Palmer off the glass. Horton has the rebound. Her shot won't go. Got another offensive board. But then a steal, stolen right back by Cooper. A three-pointer for Palmer is good. Cardinals are on the board first.
Yeah, I think Jakaya Palmer is going to be a big key for the Cardinals if they want to try and get this win here tonight. Nice three to start the scoring.
Looking for the answer in the other corner, but off the mark for Schloman. Saved along the baseline. Another chance for Alstrup. That one's good. We're tied at 3.
Yeah, nice job moving the ball around the perimeter, get the open look, and she's able to drop it. That's a travel. There's a head coach Alex Walls. Got a chance to speak with him before the contest.
Along with assistant Nick Russin on the right, and
CR's own
Ellie Carver coaches the 9th grade team.
Was apparently listed as the head coach of the Blaine Bengals team as Eleanor Carver.
Elizabeth,
right. Thank you. I'm all famished from that.
Three-pointer right side for Earhart is off the mark. Last touch by the Bengals as it's eschewed out on the near side. Palmer into Carter. She will bring across midcourt. Troubled by Ritchie. Gets it over to Rochelle Cooper. Timeout Cardinals.
Coach Bierman, actually Joe, against in their loss last game to Spring Lake Park, got a technical. First technical that he's received in a long, long time. The reason being wasn't that he was overly vocal or complaining. He wanted to call a timeout, and the officials thought he came out too far on the court to call that timeout, and they teed him. They teed him up. Coach Wallace, I said, what do you guys need to do to get the win? He says, we just have to play fast. We have to play our game. We have to hustle after loose basketballs and just play unselfish basketball. They talked about Marley Jansen, who's coming in now. They talked about how unselfish. He talked about how unselfish she was. She said a lot of times she'll pass up the shot to pass to her teammate, but she can score. We talked about almost 16 a game.
Rochelle Cooper, right side, had her pocket picked by Jansen. She goes in and scores. And Blaine has its first lead.
Yeah, she's a difference maker for sure for this Bengal ball club.
Palmer baseline, floats that one home. We're tied at 5. Palmer's got all 5 to start for the Cardinals.
Yeah, nice little floater. She's just able to find that open look and drop it.
Three-pointer for Alstrup. She's got her second of the game.
Going to push the lead 8-5, and now we're seeing some pressure defense by the Bengals.
Alstrup got a finger on it. Recovered by Earhart, and then Alstrup had it, and Carter's going to end up with a foul for Coon Rapids. Oh, just knocked out of bounds.
Yeah.
Couple of shots off the mark for Shell Cooper. Has the rebound to the other end.
Put Kaya Palmer back, put her on the line. That's the first team foul.
First is off the mark for Jakaya Palmer. Loose ball recovered along the baseline by Engelhaupt. Cross midcourt, Earhart slows, back to Engelhaupt. Back near side, taken away by Shania Horton. Up court. That one rolls off the mark. I think that's Terriana Davis, who I have listed as the only number 10 on the Cardinals' side of the ledger.
Yeah, you know, I think that coach was thinking about bringing somebody up a little bit now that both Amari Royal and Costigan are out. Get an opportunity to get some playing time. I think that's Aaliyah Graham. I don't know. I think
That was my first.
I think that's Aaliyah Graham.
Three-pointer is good for Alstrup. That's her third. The hair makes me think you're right.
No, I just recognize her face, I think. But yeah, I think that's who that is.
Well, I think you are correct, and that was my original thought. In that case, it is good for the Cardinals to have her back. Confirmation
from the man, the myth, the legend, John Pena.
It's good to have friends in
yes,
high places.
It is. It's good to know people.
People in the know.
And John's a great guy to know. So,
well, and she looks fit too.
Yep.
And we'll see how quickly she's back to game speed, having missed the first chunk of the season. Her team down 11-5 early.
Well, and I think the key for the Cardinals is that they just can't fall behind by too much. And we saw that JV game before. The Blaine JV handled the Cardinals JV mightily.
Engelhaupt to fake, back up top. Jansen for three. That one's off the back iron. Backing out with it is Earhart, right side. Three-pointer off the mark this time for Schloman. Graham has it underneath in traffic, gets it across to Shell Cooper.
Looked like that was a little too much on that one. Looked like one of J.J. McCarthy's passes. Just a little bit over the head. Just telegraphed that one a little bit too much.
Graham on the run, backdoor look for Palmer, and she couldn't hold on. Cardinals had three on the run.
hustle.
Cooper in between two Bengals. Able to get the steal, but then tied up. Possession arrow will favor Coon Rapids. Great hustle, great hands from Michelle Cooper. Carter. Hopkins in the corner, back to Cooper. Finds Carter slashing through the lane. Her shot off the mark. The rebound by Maddie Berry. She gets it up court quickly. The cross-court pass from Schloman is knocked down by Carter. Bengals recover. Schloman up top for Johnson. Ellie Johnson back to Schloman. She cuts inside. Finds backdoor for Berry. Up top, Engelhop turns, has Carter in her face. A good look for Ritchie. She hits the three, and it's 14-5 in favor of the Bengals. They have hit 3 straight three-pointers unanswered, and the Cardinals just turned it back over.
Yeah, Bengals did a really nice job of moving the ball around the perimeter to find that open look.
They have 4 three-pointers on their way to 12. So 12 of their 14 points over the first 6 minutes came from beyond the arc. Another look for Ritchie. That's off the mark. Cooper in the corner looking for the answer, and that one went up and hit the shot clock, so out of bounds, Bengal ball. That pass skips through. Cardinals looking to get back up court. Cooper down the right side, gets to the lane, gets the contact. Will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul coming against Ellie Johnson.
Yeah, nice play by Cooper. She's able to drive the lane and didn't get the bucket, but she was able to draw the contact and able to see if she can earn 2 from the stripe. But nice job just kind of going between a couple of defenders. Cooper able to get the roll and make it 2 for 2. Left side attack from Rikucki. Get across, Ritchie in the right corner, and she's going to get Palmer to reach in on the crossover. Jansen in the corner, gets a pick from Ritchie. Up top for Rikucki. In some traffic, got it back to Ritchie. She drives, a block underneath. Ritchie got it back. That shot won't go either. Cardinals turn it up court quickly. Dancing on the sideline is Carter, able to get it back to Cooper. And now Aaliyah Graham driving right side, tripped up. And will draw the foul. Alstrup, the guilty party, her second already. Inbounded to Carter. Retreats on the right side and leaves it off for Cooper. She'll put it on the floor. Tried to kick it to the corner. Carter had a scramble, able to get it back to Cooper. Cooper goes up, draws the contact, will go back to the line. This time, Rosie Rikucki will be called for the contact. Another opportunity for Cooper to see if she can get a couple more points from the stripe.
Rochelle Cooper, the line for the Cardinals. And the Bengals number 2, that was Sloan. And number 14, Indian Cardinals number 2, Bridget Wold.
Brinley Wold checks in for the Cardinals, adding some size to the front of their lineup. Cooper hears that sweet sound of the swish, and she's 4 for 4. To trim into that lead a little bit. Bengals still up by 5. They have the ball. They've been able to do pretty much what they've wanted on the offensive end.
They have.
Had a little bit of a sloppy start, but the last couple of possessions, they've been able to move it around and come up with wide open looks like that one for Ruckucky that's off the mark. I'm sorry, Engelhop.
Bengals do a good job of getting that rebound and pushing it back out.
Jansen's pass batted right back to her. Engelhop, another chance from the left side. That one's off the mark as well. Again, the Bengals get the offensive rebound. Jansen gets it right side. The three-pointer won't go for Earhart.
Stay with Blaine.
Alstrup up top for Schloman. Back to Alstrup. Back to Schloman on the way. Watched by Graham. She approaches, kicks it across. Gets it back to Jansen. Now Jansen has it once more. Alstrup rotates. Three-pointer Schloman. Rolls across the top. Rebound by Palmer. She's fouled. It'll go against Jansen.
So that'd be Jansen's first, team 5th. Cardinals just a couple of personal fouls so far.
Palmer to Cooper into the front court. It's a good thought, but it's just out of the reach of Aaliyah Graham.
Yeah, the shot clock running down, and a good opportunity as she's cutting to the basket, but not able to get to that basketball.
Engelhop back for Alstrup. Into the corner. Earhart gets it back up top for Alstrup. And they'll rotate to Schloman in the corner. Cross it up, a little head fake, and got herself on the fake. Travel called against Alexis Earhart. And a turnover to Coon Rapids. Tight full court pressure from the Bengals. Leah Graham gets into the front court, crosses over, leaves it off for Jakaya Palmer. Palmer drives left side, absorbs some contact, goes to the line to shoot 2. Maddie Berry called for the foul. What'd I do? I just held straight up.
It wasn't me.
Number 15, Kyle Carter. And number 34, Deanna Hopkins.
All right, one time now. One time.
Kyler Carter and Zakiya Hopkins back in. Palmer missed them both. Cooper out battles a couple of Bengals to get the ball back. Hopkins a quick turn and the shot off the mark.
Stepped out.
But Alstrup had stepped out, so the Cardinals will get another chance. But if that's the case, shouldn't they get a fresh shot clock?
They should.
If they had possession?
Yeah, they should.
Wool, the three-pointer, that's off the mark. Barry in position as the rebound, quickly up court. Bengals have the numbers, good fake. Shot won't fall though. Cooper has the rebound, and she is going to be called for the travel as she went to the floor. Engel hops for three. That's off the mark. Rebound, Ritchie goes to the paint. Can't get the shot to go. Got her own rebound. Back to Engel, hop left side. Ritchie in the corner for three. That one's short, long rebound. Cooper, watched by Ritchie, wants that ball back. One-on-one, they come to midcourt. Got the extra help, forces the turnover, and an easy bucket on the break for Alyssa Schloman.
Yeah, I mean, just a nice job of forcing that turnover and then the quick bucket. 16-9 in favor of the Bengals.
Well, Cooper was locked in battle with Ritchie till midcourt. Schloman met him there, and it forced a pass that Cooper would like to have back. Was picked off, and they going on the 2-on-0. And they're going to get another one on Natty Berry.
That'll be team. That's the 7th team foul now on the Bengals.
One-and-one opportunity for Jakaya Palmer, and Berry will have to go to the bench with her 2 fouls. Palmer able to hit the first, earn the second. Hits them both. Cardinals still within 5. Ritchie on the run, left side. Jansen for 3. That's off the iron and out. Ritchie got the rebound. Carter jumps the passing lane, then battles to get it back, and she's going to be called for the foul, pressured by Jansen.
Yeah, good thought there. Just moving the feet there and gets the travel call. The Bengals are going to call a timeout with a 16-11 lead here. 6:41 remaining in this opening half. Low-scoring contest so far.
And I think that's in the Cardinals' favor.
Absolutely.
We always talk about it. The underdog is the one to benefit from a close contest. The longer they can stay in it, the more likely anything can happen at the end. Cardinals haven't had a basket from the floor since early on.
No.
The last 6 points coming from the free throw line.
Well, both teams cold from the floor.
Really, I think the Bengals only have 1 basket in the last 5+ minutes.
I think you are correct, Mr. Yund.
Well, their lineup changes and the speed with which both teams want to play does keep one on their toes.
Yes.
Trying to figure out who's on the floor and has the ball, especially when opportunity in the middle for Earhart and scoring out of a timeout for the Bengals. Carter, a 3-pointer at the other end, put too much on it. Rebound by Earhart on the far side. She's fouled by Brindley Wold.
That'll be her first, team 4th. I'm sorry, 3rd.
Cardinals number 34, Kia Hopkins. And number 23, 2, Rochelle Cooper.
Cooper and Hopkins back in for the Cardinals. We talked about both teams shifting players in and out of the lineup.
Three-pointer for Earhart won't go.
And that's
Hopkins had the rebound and turnover on the double dribble.
I say Zakia Hopkins got that rebound, and that's what they want from her, is that strength in the middle to pick up the defensive and offensive rebounds if possible.
Earhart bumped underneath.
I call Palmer on that one.
Nope. No, Elise Hartfield.
Yeah.
Or Shania Horton.
Shania Horton.
So I just looked at it, I was like, wait, who's 21?
There's 2 21s, yeah.
We figured that out last night.
I know.
And we now know 10 is Aaliyah Graham.
Correct.
And Joe should go with his gut. I too thought she looked awfully familiar.
Yeah.
Like a player I had seen playing on the floor the last 2 or 3 seasons, but slightly older than that player because she has grown to the senior she is now.
Madison Ronning in the action for Coon Rapids.
Eight-point lead for the Cardinals, 6 minutes to play. Ritchie comes up with a steal. She's had some big defensive moments for the Bengals over the last handful of minutes. Part of the reason the Cardinals have had no rhythm getting down floor. Jakaya Palmer drives and finally gets one to fall. She's the only Cardinal with a basket. Ritchie, a very quick answer.
Yeah, she has 9 of the 13 Cardinal points. Lead is 8 for the Bengals.
Jansen behind the defense, easy bucket. Graham into the corner, in traffic, looking for help, finds Horton underneath. Shot won't fall, got her own rebound, got it to Graham. She drives, gets the foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Kentucky's second. 8th on the Bengals. And that's Graham's first point of the night.
Able to hit the second one much more cleanly. Bengals back to work. Cooper got in the passing lane and broke it up underneath.
You know, I like the hustle, even though they didn't retain possession or get that possession of the basketball. I like the hustle, that stepping in front of that passing lane and attempting to get the steal.
Inbound goes to Earhart. Her shot off the mark. Flying in for the rebound was Schloman. She ties up, and the Bengals have the possession arrow. Engelhopt throws it up top. Earhart will put it on the floor. She lost the handle. Graham comes up with a steal. Horton on the run. Got the bump, won't get the whistle, but will get the bucket.
Yeah, she was looking for the foul. She wanted the three-point opportunity. 6-point lead for the Bengals.
Engelhopt left side for Alstra. Schloman into the corner for Earhart. Her pass up top. Engelhopt for 3. That one won't fall. Rebound challenged. Last touched by Rochelle Cooper.
Giving the Bengals number 4, Amelia Ritchie.
Amelia Ritchie back in for the Bengals. Quick three out the inbound for Schloman, won't fall. Traked down in the corner by Engelhoff. Up top, Earhart working against Graham. Finds a little bit of room, but then throws the pass away. Coach Walls has it.
A good defense. Good defense by the Cardinals, just forcing that turnover. Trying to reach that, get that pass up top, but not able to do so.
Driving Graham, throws it up, won't fall. Horton can't get to it. Ritchie pushes it up court. Schloman can't control. Loose ball off of Schloman's foot. Cardinal ball.
Yeah, again, Cardinals just keeping this thing close. It was lead was 10 at one point, down to 6 now. Opportunity for the Cardinals to see if they can continue to cut into this lead with a little under 4 minutes remaining in the half.
Hey, we're going dice. We're going dice on the court. Start that court.
Inbound goes to Cooper, gets a pick, runs coast to coast, lost the handle. He wasn't sure.
Oh.
He's going to call it. He
Called
whistled it. He wasn't sure. Then
Yeah.
he signaled block, and then he signals that's offensive. And she's out of control there. And it was a tough call, and
Yeah.
may have played to the crowd a little bit.
Yeah.
Alstrup, left corner for Ritchie. She'll put it on the floor in the middle. Finds streaking down the right side, Earhart for the bucket.
Yeah, it was a nice pass and just a really good setup play offensively.
Horton able to save it, but only white jerseys are there. Alstrup to Ritchie on the run. Bounces off of Cooper, hits the bucket off the glass. 10-point lead again for the Bengals.
Yeah, she's able to use her body to escape control. Now we're seeing some pressure defense.
And forces the turnover. Schloman on the run, fakes, waits, and deposits. 29-17. Cardinals looking to run right with him. That one was deflected a bit. Cooper lost the handle, scooped up by Engelhoff along the end line. Engelhoff leaves it back. Earhart mishandles. Pressured by Ronning. She's able to get it back to Engelhoff for three. That won't go. Long rebound. Another three-pointer, this time for Schloman. It circles and comes out. Jakaya Palmer waits for traffic to clear a bit. Horton inside doing battle against three Bengals and not able to get the bucket. Blaine in transition, pull-up jumper won't go for Earhart. Ronning has the rebound. It was poked away, and it'll be out of bounds off of Blaine. 1:50 to go in the first half.
12-point lead for the Bengals. It's been Cardinals been able to try and keeping that thing close. Bengals did a good job of increasing that lead to double digits.
Madison Ronning, another middle schooler, getting varsity time from game one.
Yeah, it's impressive, some of these younger kids getting into the varsity lineup.
Pressure comes against Kyla Carter. Backs up right side, Brinley Wolf. Kaya Palmer looking for room on the right side of the lane and gets the foul. She'll go to the line. Shoot a 1-and-1. Palmer able to hit the first or in the second. There was some discussion there to determine whether it was a two-shot foul or a one-on-one situation, which it was.
It was, yep.
Palmer not able to hit both. Rebound scooped up by Amy Wozniak. Other end, Jansen double team, coughs it up. Brindley Walt hands it off for Aaliyah Graham. Graham spinning, kicks it out. Palmer high on the left side. Leaves it with Brindley Walt. Graham kicks it out. Palmer for three. Off the glass, in and out, and back in it is.
Well, she has 15 on the night. She's having a good first half.
Looking for the three-point answer. It's off the mark for Wozniak. Hopkins goes to the floor, but can't maintain possession. She's called for the travel.
Yep.
Elise Hartfield back in. Another middle schooler already has had some big minutes off the bench in this contest. Three-pointer won't fall for Earhart. A rebound by Ritchie, got it back to Earhart. Foul's going to go against Kylan Carter.
Second personal, 16 foul.
Three-pointer for Engelhoff is good from the right corner.
That's a big three-pointer as this half winds down. Another turnover by the Cardinals.
Wozniak leaves it back. Earhart working against Wold right side. Three-pointer for Ritchie is good. Back-to-back three-pointers late in this first half. Allows the Bengals to stretch their lead to 14. That's as large as it has been all game long. We are hoping to get reaction from head coach Chris Bierman in just a moment. We'll take a short break and be back with more after this.
Welcome back to Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse. We're at the break. The Blaine Bengals up 35-21 over the Coon Rapids Cardinals. I'm here with head coach Chris Bierman. And Coach, we talked about some things, and I saw some nice things out of that first half from your girls. Talk about what you liked in this first half.
I do like our defensive effort. We're definitely moving. Got to talk a little bit more, but definitely see the potential in the defense we're doing.
There's obviously some things I'm sure you want to clean up. What's your message to the girls at the break?
We got to start being aggressive on offense. We're standing and waiting for each other to make plays, and we need to attack them and force them to defend.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second. We'll take a quick break and talk about that first half right after this. Okay, I have a couple good ones for you, Joe. How do football players stay cool? By standing next to the fans. What kind of tea do football players drink? Penalty.
Why can't you play football with pigs? Because they hog the ball.
Back at the field house, halftime Bengals have a 14-point lead. Hit a couple of three-pointers in the final minute to give themselves a little more breathing room as they get to the locker room. They came out hitting from the perimeter, and that's what they did. First three-pointer of the game, though, went to the Cardinals. Jakaya Palmer, in that first half, the only Coon Rapids player to hit a basket from the floor.
Yeah,
she has 15 of the team, 21 points.
Yeah, she's done a really nice job here in the first half, but that three-pointer for the Bengals really kind of put a thorn in the side of the Cardinals.
Well, they had 4 three-pointers in the first 5 minutes. Opened up a nice lead. They had 6 in the first half from 3 different players, including, again, back-to-back three-pointers in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, it's always nice when you can get a couple of back-to-back three-pointers to close out the half and build that lead to 14.
Still anybody's ball game if the Cardinals can come out hot. We hope to talk to Bengal head coach Alex Walls right after this. You're watching live girls high school basketball on CTN.
Back at Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse. We're getting ready to start the second half. I'm here with Bengal coach Alex Walls. And coach, a little sloppy play in that first half, really on both sides, but really nice job on opening up with that three. Talk about what you liked in the first half from your squad.
Yeah, I like the fearlessness. We're just going to go out there and shoot because that's what we do. I really love our effort. We're giving a ton, getting those loose balls that we talked about. And then I just really love the hustle that they're letting it all out for themselves, for each other. So that's pretty sweet.
I like the way you shared the ball, obviously, in that first half. Talk about your message to the girls and what they need to do to continue to build on this lead.
Let it fly. Let it fly. We're shooters. We're not going to stop shooting. So.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second. We're going to throw it right back to Joe Yund to get this second half started. Joe.
Thank you, Shapiro. And yeah, the outside shot was prevalent in the Blaine Bengals offense in the first half. Are not afraid to shoot it, and they are hawks on the ball. Had a number of offensive rebounds leading to second and even third chance opportunities. Cardinals have held their own rebound-wise really all season long, but here tonight as well, they have had some good efforts on the offensive glass, but the longer rebounds, the tenacity and the speed of the Blaine Bengals has given them a distinct advantage in tracking down loose balls.
Well, the message from Coach Walls to the girls, let it fly. So they're going to come out and they're going to continue to put it up and see if they can build upon this 14-point lead. But Cardinals will have the ball first to see what they say about it.
Inbound goes to Rochelle Cooper. She is watched by Ritchie. Runs into the teeth of the defense. Her pass knocked away out of bounds by Rakucki. Ritchie reaches in, pokes it free, gets the steal, breakaway. Can't convert. Cooper got the rebound, and Ritchie is going to be called for the foul.
Tough trip for Ritchie to start. She comes down, gets the steal, which was nice, but couldn't convert. Comes back and picks up the foul. That's her first, team first.
I'm a fan of the purple braids.
I like them as well.
Find it interesting that she and Rochelle Cooper have been paired up against one another much of tonight's contest, the battle of the braids between those two.
Battle of the braids. Sometimes we say battle of the birds, it's battle of the braids.
Big defensive play from Alstrup as she denied Cooper. Ball tied up between Barry and Cooper, and it will go to the Blaine Bengals. Alstrup into the front court. Schloman will drive and get the contact. Bucket and the foul. Hopkins going to be called for the infraction. And an opportunity for Schloman to convert on the three-point play.
Yeah, tough one there. I mean, just she kind of watched that ball bounce off the back in the front part of the rim. A few times, rolled around, went in. An opportunity for a three-point play.
Can't get it to fall. Long rebound out of bounds. Last touched by the Cardinals. Cooper didn't think she got it.
Yeah, because she felt that it went off the Bengal player because she didn't really hustle after it because she felt that it just let it go out of bounds and get possession. Nice move. A little bit too much on that pass from Graham, and Coach Bremer's seen something that just wants to talk to the girls about, calls his first time out.
Caught an early timeout in the first half as well, and just trying to refocus, but Bengals have had good energy coming out of the locker room, building on their lead. Who ties our ties?
It's certainly not me or you. I think it's Hammond.
Aw.
Oh, look. Little ones here in attendance.
Good look inside to Barry. She couldn't get it to go in close. Able to get her own rebound, kick it out. The shot won't fall for Cucky. Barry battled and got it back again. Richie out to Engelhopt in the corner. Well, that's for Cucky, and that's off the mark. Bengals more offensive glass, and it finally gets home for Richie.
Leads at 20, just way too many opportunities for the Bengals. Cardinal defense has to make sure they get that rebound.
Driving Kyla Carter at the other end, able to get contact. And we'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to go against Schloman.
Well, Kyla Carter, we talked about her in the last game, just a seventh grader, averaging almost 11 points a game for this Cardinal squad.
I think what's impressed me most in what little I've seen of her is her composure. She does not seem overwhelmed by stepping onto the varsity floor at all.
Well, and that's one of the things that Coach Bierman told me when we talked the very first time about her, and just the fact that, you know, she's for a seventh grader, she is very composed, and she could play for a lot of teams here in the state of Minnesota as a seventh grader.
Well, and we've seen Madison running, and there's Elise Hartfield, unfortunately at that point getting beat by Barry for two more, but both eighth graders getting regular minutes at the varsity level, and all have really carried themselves very well, but her most notably just because she's had as much time and has factored in so prominently for the Cardinals in the contest that we've seen.
Right.
Chucky came up just short. Cardinals get it back to the other end quickly. Carter finds room for a three. That one won't fall. Graham takes it away from Ruckucky. Looks for room back to the lane. Kicks it out. Horton for Palmer for three. Cooper has the rebound underneath. She's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, good job underneath getting that board. Come up against a couple of Bengal players and able to at least get an opportunity to earn some points from the stripe as she gets her shot off.
First points of the half for the Cardinals.
Number 4, Billy Ritchie. And number 25. Indian Cardinals, number 2, Ricky Moore.
Cooper able to hit them both. Still a 20-point lead for Blaine. Earhart drives to the paint. Hits a little half hook shot. Full court pressure continues for the Bengals.
Indian Cardinals, number 40, Brett Graham.
Leah Graham left side. Stops up, had it poked away by Ritchie. Ritchie will get it back for Wallstrup. Go in on the break and score.
Yeah, just great defense transitions to offense for the Bengals, and they've been able to build this lead up since the half.
Leah Graham kicks it out. Graham has it ripped away by Jansen. They did say that was Greta Graham when she came in.
He did, correct.
Because on the roster, she's number 32. But that is jersey number 40. But I did indeed hear the announcement.
I did
nice
as
steal
well.
by Kyla Carter to get it right back for Cardinals on offense. Blaine steals it back. Kyla Carter not going away. Wold tracking Ritchie all the way down court. She kicks it to the corner. Angle hops into the middle. Will draw the foul and will go to the line to shoot two. Foul will go against Rochelle Cooper.
Great save by one of our camera ops, Dave Imme. I mean, he's just so quick. Look at that, right towards his camera, reaches out, nothing but a thing, grabs the basketball, gives it back to the official, and they're one of the best in the business. They're that man right there. We're fortunate to have many good people here that make this presentation look good. You and I just show up and talk about things.
Do our best not to screw up too much.
Yep, exactly.
That those professionals behind the camera continue to have a job.
Correct.
Angle hop down low, can't get it to fall. It will be out of bounds, last touch by the Cardinals. When an opponent misses the second of their two free throws, it is less than desirable for them to get the offensive board and continue another offensive possession.
This is correct.
But this has been the case for the Cardinals.
Yep.
Barry's going to check back in for Jansen. Engelhop waits to inbound. Send it in left side for Earhart. Working against Wold. Hook shot is up and in.
(52-23).
It's Aubrey Schneider. I apologize. That's what happens when you get a dozen different players in and out of a basketball game. And Greta Graham goes to the floor. She's tied up by Engelhaupt. I might be wrong on that. It's 25 who's not on my roster. Could be Annie Reardon on the B squad.
It could be.
Could be Alexis Bonifacius.
Hopefully they maybe do
There's
some
Xavier
roster corrections here before our next game. Yeah.
There, Annalise Carlson is into the contest for the Cardinals, number 5. Also a 7th grader.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows you the youth in this program, and if they're able to get some varsity minutes, just building for the future is so important for Coach Bierman in his program.
Engelhaupt finds Kucky driving, and she scores. They get a steal off the inbound, and Schloman a three-pointer, and just like that, the lead is 34.
Cooper is going to get called for the foul. She's not on the scoreboard, so I'm not sure how many fouls that is for her.
Rochelle, I think it's her only or second.
Is her second? Okay.
I could be wrong. Or is she? Is that what's up there? Is her third? It is her third. Player 22, foul 3.
Yep.
It's not a contest at the Roger.
Oh, sure, it's right in front of me. I think I've done this first time. This is my first time doing this.
Can we start over?
Yeah, please.
After the intro.
Yeah.
The intro was actually pretty good.
The intro went well. It went downhill.
Again,
went downhill from there.
I did my best to sabotage it by introducing the wrong highlight player first. We always start with the visitor.
Correct, but
okay. We've been doing it for 20 plus years that way.
We're just trying something new.
And I threw a curveball, and Joel Sipper directing, took it, knocked it out of the park. Anyone wouldn't know that we had screwed up, because only I had made the mistake.
No question. That's why they make us look as good as possible. I mean, we screwed up enough on our own.
That's right. Barry drives, it rims out. She almost had her own rebound, but lost it out of bounds. Cardinal ball. Horton back in for the Cardinals. This is the biggest spurt of the night so far for the Bengals, starting this second half. Almost 6 minutes now. They have scored almost half as many points in the first 5 minutes as they did in the entire first half.
On the Cardinals have just 2 points here.
From the free throw line.
Yeah, in the second half.
More pressure defense. Cooper trying to stay with it. It's going to be whistled for being a tie-up, and it will be Bengal ball on the possession arrow.
Number 15, Kyle Carter.
Engelhaupt to Kucky. Trying to work against Horton, gets down low, a little fake to find a little bit of room. Gets a foul, will go to the line and shoot 2.
As a homer, I'm not complaining, but it should be running time here.
Not until after 8 minutes.
Oh, that's right. That's my bad. That's my bad. You're correct. Thanks, Joe. I blame Joel Sipper. He told me that I should say something about it. So. I just threw him under the bus.
You've done it before a couple times,
Yeah.
more than a few. I would say that was probably number 9?
Number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Rikucki hit the first. Second one won't go. Ritchie the rebound, trying to give it back to Rikucki. Bobbled, able to re-secure it. Finds Schloman in the lane, and she scores.
Yeah, I mean, just being persistent. And now you're pressuring the Cardinals, trying to get some more turnovers as the Bengals able to grow their lead.
Foul called. Horton threw it up, or Palmer threw it up. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's hard to win a basketball game when only one player has scored from the floor.
Yeah. And it's really, you're 11-16 remaining in the half, and it's awfully difficult, too, when you've only scored 2 points in the second half.
Well, and that's a scenario that you really, you almost never even think is plausible.
No. And
to have only one player score from the floor.
And I give
3-pointer for Jansen off the mark. Kyla Carter comes out of the scrum with the ball. Smallest player, biggest heart, perhaps. Good speed to the other end. Sorry to have cut you off.
That's okay. We did it for the good of the cause.
Hearing myself speak. 3-pointer from the corner is good for Ellie Johnson. Leah Graham end-to-end won't go. Horton got the rebound. She got the contact. We'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's her second personal, the 5th on the Bengals.
Second one is short. Rebound punched away by Carter. Recovered by Carlson. Horton drives, bucket, and the foul. She'll go to the line for a 3-point play.
Now Carlson did a little shot in the arm, and good opportunity there. They're trying to cut into this very large lead by the Bengals.
Okay, so I was kind of right early on.
Kinda, sort of.
So they just said 25 is Alexis Earhart. She's
Okay.
on the roster as 22.
Okay.
Alstrup tracks down the rebound. Jansen in the front court leads it back. Earhart kicks it out. Left side is Vetvik. Her first opportunity on the floor. Pressured into a turnover by Kyla Carter.
Yeah, really just a heads-up defensive play by Carter. She's able to get that tie up and give possession to her squad.
Back to get it on the inbound is Aaliyah Graham. Right side, Horton for 3. That's off the mark. Horton has the rebound. Palmer again. I've been calling Palmer Horton and Horton Palmer all night. Again, if we could just go back to the start.
Just rewind it. I don't think they'll let us.
The Cardinals might like to start this one from scratch again too,
Yep.
especially the second half. It has been less than marvelous. Jansen trying to kick it back to Earhart, intercepted by Graham. Carter on the run will score.
Yeah, good pressure defense by the Cardinal. That transition defense leads to 2 points.
Vetvik for 3, that won't go. Rebound by Alstrup, got it back to Jansen for 3. That won't go either. Rebound goes to the floor, bodies are there, all tied up. Possession arrow favors Blaine.
You know, Jansen, the leading scorer at almost 16 points a game, just 4. They haven't really needed that that output here from her this evening.
Inbound to Earhart, blocked by Graham. Horton has the rebound. Graham on the run. Leah Graham throws it up with the left hand, gets the foul. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Cardinals able to force a turnover. And then they give it back with a pass off of Palmer's leg. Earhart for 3 at the other end, and she nailed it.
She did nail it. Good, again, just a quick 3-point play. Nice dish underneath.
Horton scores. Good passing end-to-end for the Bengals. Jansen working out of the corner. Earhart for 3. That's off the mark. Palmer has the rebound. Leah Graham in traffic, throws it up, won't go. Horton flies in for the rebound, got herself another opportunity, the basket and the foul.
That's just hustle underneath and just staying with that opportunity. And she proved that that was a nice job as the timeout's called by the Cardinals. 68-33 with just a little under 7 minutes remaining.
A lot of wisdom to impart to such a young team.
And that's the key. It's the youth. It's tough sometimes for some of these younger players, you know, especially when they get down by these kind of numbers. But that's just growing pains of being a younger player and having a number of younger players in your program that are contributing at the varsity level.
So Horton to try to complete the three-point play. They're going to give her That shot over with the buzzers.
Here we go. One.
It's not supposed to happen to
No.
the whole team. She is going to get it on the second chance. Well, and with the timeout, that did stop the clock, and that basket got him back within the threshold for running time, at least momentarily. Richie has had a really nice game
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
Blaine Bengals. Not up on the scoreboard for some reason. She's been a major contributor. I don't know what her point total is, but she's been a real big part of the second half offense.
Yeah, she has.
Second personal 18 foul.
Here we go.
Richie to the line for the
Two.
Bengals. In the game, Cardinals number 3, Madison Browning. And number 34, Kia Hopkins.
Hopkins and Ronning back in for the Cardinals.
Here we go. One.
As the
As
clock-
we sit here in the gym and we get closer to the end of the contest, all of the folks here at the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse ready to go back out into the wondrous winter weather
Yeah,
we have
great.
here.
Get the
Our
drive.
first major snow event of the season.
I'm excited to make that drive home.
Well, we appreciate you for it.
Well, of course, I wouldn't be here. I would not miss it. Anytime-
Richie gets it ahead to Engelhoff. Schloman along the baseline for two.
To say anytime I get to do a game with you, Joe, makes my day.
Aw,
Plus, it's just fun to hang out with you. Is that what you want me to say? Is that how you said it?
that's how I
It's fun to
scripted
make
it.
sure.
That's exactly right.
In the game, Cardinals number 14, Jessica Freeman.
Jessica Freeman into the action for the Cardinals. Richie trying to slice through. Palmer will get the takeaway for Coon Rapids. Richie will steal it right back, go in on the breakaway and score.
Yeah, you talked about her. What a nice. She's got 16.
So they put her up
They
there.
did
now.
put her. They did put it back. Put it back up on the board.
Jakaya Palmer high on the left side, hands it off for Freeman. Working back around for Cooper to the baseline. Batted away, but no contact. Barry in traffic, gets it ahead to Schloman. On the run, takes the foul from Palmer, will go to the line to shoot two.
You see the clock ticking away, being over that 35-point threshold.
Schloman misses the vert.
In the game, Cardinals number 25, Ella Gugisberg.
Ella Gugisberg into the contest for the Cardinals. I'm going to take a stab in the dark that her brother is the captain of the swimming and diving team.
Yeah. I think that'd be a safe bet for you.
I don't know that there's a ton of Gugisbergs running around the world that are not related. Opportunity on the second chance for Hopkins wouldn't go. Cooper's going to be called for the foul as she tried to take it away from Liv Vetvik.
Her fourth personal 17 foul. In the game, Cardinals number 5, Annalise
They
Carlson.
were going to give it to her out of bounds. Cardinals would have been just fine with that, but it is
I
a
think so,
1-and-1. It's number 4 for Cooper. She goes to the bench for a seat But with running time and just over 2 minutes to go, maybe the end of her night. Vetvik missed on the front end. Rebound in traffic from Annalise Carlson. Able to get it to the other end. Gugelsberg back up top for Madison Ronning. Ronning staying with it. Gives it out for Carlson. Carlson and Ronning up top. 7th and 8th graders. Key Hopkins called for the offensive, battling a little too hard for position underneath. Shot off the mark for Rory Clark.
Call foul on the Bengals.
Annalise Carlson at the line for the Cardinals. Able to hit the first. And she hits them both.
Her first 2 points of the game.
Three-pointer off the mark, another chance. Carlson's going to be called for the foul. Under 20 seconds to go. Free throw is off the mark. You got 5 seconds to get that last one in before the buzzer. And it's off the mark. Like it, they stopped it with 3/10 of a second left to give her a chance to take that free throw. It's off the mark, but it doesn't matter. The Bengals
dominating in the second half.
Yeah, the second half was Cardinals stayed close in the first, capitalizing on some sloppy play from the Bengals. Bengals turned the intensity up a little bit in the second half. And Amelia Ritchie, again, had a really nice game, especially in the second half. And they were able to run the score up and get the running time victory over crosstown rival Coon Rapids.
Yeah, I mean, impressed with this Bengal squad. I mean, they were able to really just open this game up in the second half, and just pressure defense, transition defense leading to points, and I thought they just hustled, and Coach Wall said we're going to let them fly, and they certainly did here in the second half.
So look at what we have coming up for you here on CTN. Girls hockey on Saturday afternoon. River City's Blades hosting section rival North Wright County. We'll see the boys swimming and diving team next week as they take on the Blaine Bengals, and the boys hockey team against the once dominating program in Bloomington Jefferson. Well, boys hockey on Saturday the 20th. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Blaine 77, Coon Rapids 36. I want to thank everyone out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying good night.